Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Tamur, and this is my channel, the Cloud Security Guy. And today is a short video about a topic I wanted to talk about for quite some time, which is some good old fashioned cybersecurity career advice. And if you look at the news, cybersecurity as an industry is doing well. There's a lot of growth happening. A lot of openings are there, but a lot of people also complain to me about the number of layoffs which has been happening. People have been getting laid off. People are getting harder and harder to find jobs. Unfortunately, the competition is very, very tough in the industry, and with the layoffs, more and more people are entering the industry also. And I wanted to give some good old fashioned career advice if you are in cybersecurity or planning to be, which kind of help you in your career. Okay. And about me, so I started my career like nearly 2 decades ago, and like in 2002, which seems a very, very long time ago. And cybersecurity was still maturing at that time. Companies were still scrambling, and if you were a CISSP or a CISA, you were very, very much in hot demand. And I had already decided what my career was going to be, where I was going to be in the next 5 years. I was going to do a new certification, learn new skills, and then get promoted and become a CISO, which was my end goal. My dream was becoming a CISO. This was like around 15, 20 years back, right? But something changed along the way. So I would regularly speak at seminars, and I would have the opportunity to talk with CISOs, who are people who are already CISOs, much further along in the journey than I was. And I made it a point to talk to them about my career path and tell them what I was going to do and what advice they could give me. And this is what this video is about. Some of the tips which gave me, and some of those tips made me completely change the type of career path I wanted to take and what were the skills I should focus on. And that is the topic of this video. The some of the best cybersecurity career advice I got from CISOs. And the good thing about this is this advice is still as applicable today as it was 20 years back. And that's the beauty of this advice. That's how applicable and good this advice was. And I've used it throughout my career. And if you're new to this channel, guys, please do like and subscribe to this channel and spread this video. That would really help this channel to grow. Thank you. Okay, the first advice I got was risk management is king. That the first CISO told me to build my risk management skills. And I gave him the standard response that we are certified to ISO 27001, NIST, blah, blah, blah. Right. And he politely told me to politely told me to shut up and to focus on actual risk management skills, not filling out an Excel spreadsheet. Unfortunately, the vast majority of cybersecurity professionals, what they do is they memorize what risk management is from a CISSP or a CISM textbook, but they very rarely practically apply it. So what they're doing is they're filling out Excel sheets for the auditors, right? Risk management is not about an Excel sheet, right? It's about making those difficult decisions that you can back up by data, formalizing those decisions, right? It does not matter whether you're securing a legacy like, I don't know, AS400 system or the latest Gen AI, Chat GPT API. You need to learn risk management, practical risk management. Okay, your skills in this thing needs to be very, very good if you want to move up cybersecurity. This skill will help you no matter what position you are in, because it will help you to justify the decisions that you are making. And one CISO gave me this example that his company got hit by a ransomware attack. All the operation was shut down, and they were asking like a hefty ransom, right? And the pressure from the business was like crazy. Executives were going crazy about the financial loss and how much the business was disruption. And what they did was they quickly assessed the impact, they identified what was the issue, and they analyzed how much money they were going to use. And the CISO, he had the team investigate how credible these attackers were and how much risk there was if they paid, the future attacks would still happen, right? And they thought they did a risk assessment, how much time would go if they restored from backups. And with input from legal, finance, and IT, they decided not to pay because they did a proper risk management. Even though the pressure was so much, they focused on recovery via backups and improving their controls. And this structured risk management allowed them to make a proper decision, which they were able to justify in front of the CEO, right? So that is how important risk management is. It's not something you do just to help out the CISO. The second one was soft skills are greater than technical skills. So the second CISO, he told me technical skills will only take you so far. And that was very difficult for me to accept, because at that time I was upskilling like crazy. I was doing certifications. I was learning new skills, new hacking technology, Python, you name it. I was like, I wanted to learn everything, right? But he told me focus on technical, but soft skills are more important, right? And this is the truth if you want to move up. And it's incredible. You can be the best Python hacker, you can write the best payloads and all that. But it is incredible to me how many cybersecurity professionals, when they are asked to present their findings to management, and they freeze up, right? Or they don't know how to justify business controls, and they don't know how to like talk to people without drowning them in technical terms, right? They freeze up, they're not able to do this. And that's why it's so important. If you want to succeed in cybersecurity, focus on these skills like communication. Learn how to explain like technical topics without using technical terms, like one example is choose somebody from finance or marketing whom you're friendly with, and then practice explaining like a complex cybersecurity concept to them. Or presentation skills, like instead of taking that next hacking course, join a group that focuses on improving your public speaking skills, right? Learn how to talk in front of people. That is a major skill that will help you out. And negotiation, whether it's you're bargaining for your promotion or you're justifying the next firewall, you need to learn how to negotiate, especially when you're approving or rejecting stuff. If you keep saying no all the time, people will simply give you a bad reputation. They will say this guy just rejects everything, right? Learn how to develop those skills. And especially this will come into play when you're doing conflict resolution. And this is something which a lot of cybersecurity people ignore. I ignored, for the fact that learning how to resolve conflicts, learning how to stay calm under pressure, it's very important for a job like cybersecurity where incidents might happen anytime. So instead of having a panic attack, learn how to talk to people, how to calmly analyze situations, and then break them down into small chunks. Remember, the team will be looking towards you for guidance, right? And if you are the one who's freaking out, shouting, screaming, going crazy, it's going to have a negative impact on the team also. Okay. And the last most important advice, which I've talked about before, is you do not have to become a CISO to be successful in cybersecurity. And this is the advice I ignored, and I something I deeply regret ignoring, right? Because I could not accept something which the CISO told me, that don't think that CISO is the end goal, don't make this your end goal, right? I became a CISO like I think 5 years into my cybersecurity career. And then I realized it was not like as glamorous as I thought, right? I was spending more time making PowerPoint presentations than doing actual cybersecurity work. And there was also a lot of conflict involved, where businesses wanted like applications to launch like today, and they would not take no for an answer. You had to navigate so many politics. And I realized personally that I was much happier with doing like a balance of technical work and strategic work. So that's why I moved into cybersecurity consulting and cloud security and AI. And honestly, this is the job I have enjoyed doing the most. I do not miss being the CISO at all. And that is something quite important. If you specialize, which I've talked about many times, in a particular niche, you can earn as much as a CISO without all that stress. So don't think that if you're not a CISO, that you are a failure. Do not blindly follow other people. Find out what your end goals are and what you value doing the most in cybersecurity. Like I said, it is very much possible to earn the same salary as a CISO without all the pressure and the baggage that comes with it. And these were the just a few of the cybersecurity career advice I wanted to talk to you about. Build your risk management skills. Please practically build your risk management skills. Focus on your soft skills, and don't think that the CISO is the end goal. Have a proper career path in mind. If you still need help, guys, I have a course on cybersecurity, like on your cybersecurity career. I'll link it below. Do take a look if you want help on your LinkedIn or your CV. I have put all my advice there, and hopefully this will help you out. I hope you got some value from this video. Thank you very much. Do like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.